Hey everybody, I'm the Will of DC, and I can't believe I'm doing this again, but Steve Green, back once again. We're going to talk about the YouTube community and what partners should be doing to help it thrive and not kill it off, all in today's YouTube news.
Let's do it, Will.
So main thing we're talking about today that Steve wanted to talk about is big YouTubers, not even necessarily big YouTubers, but just kind of like YouTube partners and what they're doing for the YouTube community.
That's right, Will. It's great to be back. Thank you so much for having me again, Will.
It's like the first 10 seconds and I already know this was a bad idea.
Can I just say, Will, that it is such a tremendous honor just to be sitting next to you again.
In case everyone didn't know, this is the new Steve Green. He cares. He cares a lot. He cares about Maker Studios. He cares about Animonster. He cares about Ray William Johnson.
I do. And, I love all those great, wonderful channels. But I'm here to talk about something deeper than that. Will.
Let's go deep.
I actually am here on a more serious note today because I've noticed, as I'm sure everyone has, in watching Will's show, if you get drunk enough to watch,
right?
The YouTube community as it exists today is much more secular and secluded than I think it's ever been at any other time.
Explain.
Well, you have all these Vivo channels that are utterly raping the absolute shit out of YouTube.
Not just like view-wise and subscriber-wise, but like metrics-wise all over the place. That like you cannot go anywhere without seeing a Vivo video.
Correct. And it is my belief, especially when you look at the top 100 most subscribed channels these days.
Like 15 are Vivo.
Like it's really getting nuts out there, and I think that YouTubers, and by YouTubers I mean not Vivo people, we need to band together and
take these bitches down.
Well, we need to at least like be a little less gun shy about like commenting on other people's videos and like thumbsing them up or whatever it, you know what I mean? Like little like even like hey, check these people out.
Cross promotion, driving traffic.
Yeah, the way that it kind of used to be has really gone the way of the
what was the last time you saw like a good cross promotion, like a good collab video from YouTubers?
You really don't. You very rarely do. And I think that YouTube being the community that it was when it started, and I wasn't even here when it started, but my understanding of it, and even just 2 years ago, it's totally different than it is now. So I think that YouTubers need to stop. I don't know. I noticed.
Do you think people are a little too inwardly focused, that they're so concerned about their own channel, their own brand, they're so scared of doing anything that's diluting that they're not helping anyone else out, which is in turn harming the community?
Yes, I do believe that, and I think that a lot of those folks are getting their just desserts in a way. Not that it's just desserts in my favor, anyone's favor.
Right.
But they are getting their just desserts in a way because now all these Vivo channels are starting to crush, and they're like, well, hey YouTube, hey, don't forget about us huge YouTubers who have been making hundreds of thousands of dollars every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and I'm not bashing them. Hey, make a living, dude. That's bitching.
Make your money.
No, please make your money. Keep your money. But what I'm saying is that
you might find it a little bit easier to compete if you had spent the past 2 years promoting a bunch of people instead of promoting yourself.
Yes. Yes. I mean, it's that simple. Like, gosh, like I even know people who are less known on YouTube than I am, and they're just banging their heads into the freaking desk because they can't even touch.
Well, I mean,
they can't even touch the edge of the mountain.
Right. No, I mean, we're talking about yesterday on YouTube News when Hutch quit, and I said it is easier to be a Hollywood actor and rocket scientist combined than to be successful on YouTube. And
well, I'm sure. I mean, dude, it's really hard. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not fair because it's not like all the people who started their channels 5 years ago are more talented than the people who are starting their channels today.
Oh, it has nothing to do with talent. It has to do with timing.
And that's what's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting
That's
at.
the luck factor.
So a lot of these big YouTubers and medium level YouTubers, we all need to get together and start doing something because YouTube a year from now, if you think that it's bad now, imagine a year from now, imagine 2 years from now, imagine 5 years from now. This whole thing is going bye-bye if people don't start
helping each other out
more. And
do you see the networks stepping up to help in any way?
I think that people are too network-minded right now.
Really?
It's like, who's in my network? Fuck everyone in my network. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I noticed this. Like, there's exceptions to every rule.
Right.
But in most
we're talking
networks,
generalities here.
In most networks, there's a lot of people who are like, I'm not interested in helping other folks or appearing in other videos and
promoting it, liking it, favoriting, tweeting it, Facebooking it.
Correct. And then there's a lot of people who who can't grow enough to even get into a network that way. So it's just
true.
it's impossible. Now everyone knows you have to join a network to survive, right? We all understand that.
Right.
Basically, that's the new jam. Not that it's anything that we all are high-fiving each other about,
Right.
but it's just the way it is now.
It is the way. It's the new economy of YouTube.
Well, how are you going to join a network if you can't even get your videos through nowadays?
Yeah, if you
know
can't
what I'm
even get your videos to a top YouTuber, and even if they watch it, then they're not liking or favoriting it.
Right.
I will say though, Yogscast does a good job at that.
There's exceptions to every rule.
Yeah,
There are some great ones. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. Kasim G's a great one.
Yeah.
He does videos for everybody. Doesn't care about subscriber
Michael
numbers or
Buckley
anything.
always collabs with.
Michael Buckley is one of. I mean, come on. You can't say a bad thing about Michael Buckley.
No.
There's a bunch of people who are great and generous about stuff, but I mean, it's got to change a lot.
But
more.
99%, you're saying.
It's really. Do you disagree?
I don't really disagree. No, I mean it is one of those things where YouTube of old, of 07 and of 08, had a lot more collabs with a lot more people, with a lot more YouTubers cross promoting,
Yeah.
and then it was just a lot more of promoting your friends. Like
Yeah.
people would tweet each other's video all the time and Facebook them and like them and favorited them and all
Yeah.
these other things.
Yeah.
And now that with the activity feed on the new YouTube homepage, that stuff's kind of powerful.
Yeah.
It's definitely more powerful than it used to be, and yet it's not used at all.
I mean, it's so
And
sick out there though that let me tell you something. I recently did a collab video with these guys named Zeke Mahogany. Really nice guys, really funny dudes.
Right.
Have good videos that track well and all that kind of thing. And the whole time they're like, "Thank you so much for doing this. We couldn't get a lot of other people to come help us out." And it's like,
Yeah.
are you
it
kidding
sucks.
me?
It
Like,
sucks.
and
It
I
sucks.
said to them recently, I was like, "Hey, let me know when that video's coming out because I'll tweet it." And they're like, "Man, we never hear anything like that." And that's from YouTubers who are in other people's videos. They're not even willing, like after they appear in a video, they're not even willing to tweet that video that they were in.
It's insane.
It's freaking weird
insane.
out there, man. It's weird. So all this bullshit needs to end because everyone's going down with the ship.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm here to
Yeah, the glasses came off.
They're
So
off.
to all the viewers watching, and then I think to all the big YouTubers watching, I think it's time to reinvest in the community and figure out what you can do to help people that you watch, because we know you watch people. So why
We
not
know you're
help them?
watching right now. We know you're not going to comment on this video or thumbs it up.
No,
That's my whole goddamn point. So I doff my cap.
Yeah.
I take a deep bow.
Yeah.
I sip from my chalice, and I bid you good eve. You know what I'm saying? Like that's seriously all I'm here
Lesson
to say.
learned from Steve
That's
Green.
all I'm here to say.
That it's
Nobody
time-
in the top 100 does not watch this channel here. Who's the most recent person who has driven to one of your videos? Blue Zephos.
Blue Zephos, yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
So they all watch. They're all logged in. They just don't even. They're just like, fuck it. I don't care about Will.
But here's the thing. I don't want it to be like Will hating on people.
But it's not
that's-
that. It's just it's a microcosm, my friend.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
people
like,
watching other people's content. I've had people in this own company who are like, "Hey man, really love your trolling videos a lot," and I'm like, "Well, thanks, because you didn't thumbs it up, so fuck you." You know what I mean? But like, not necessarily fuck you, but you see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's just frustrating because it's like I'm trying to grow.
Right. We all are.
We all are.
Yeah.
So it's
And especially if you're in a network, you're supposed to be looking out for each other and helping each other out.
Yeah.
I think the main lesson is that if you care about the YouTube community and you want other people to care about the YouTube community, you should be leaving comments on top YouTuber videos being like, hey, promote somebody else. Like, I love your videos and that's why I watch you, but I'd love to see you promote somebody else too, because
Every single
a rising tide will lift all boats, but right now the waters are running dry.
Every
and-
single big YouTuber got to where they were because someone else pushed them at some point. That's a goddamn fact. That's a goddamn fact.
It is. It is.
It is, man.
And it's unfortunate to see
has just dried
it
up.
has dried up, and so I think just the point we're making here today is that it's a wake-up call. YouTubers, top YouTubers, not even top 100.
Not
YouTube,
even.
YouTube partners in general.
I could be better
if
about
you're,
it, you know what I'm
if you're
saying?
not promoting someone else, if you're not helping somebody else out, you are doing a detriment to the community.
Hey, man. I mean, the writing's on the wall. It's already started to happen.
Yeah.
You take from this whatever you want.
Yeah.
But it's already started to happen.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Steve, for coming by. Important
Always
point.
a pleasure, Will.
He didn't ruin the video this time, thank God.
Oh,
so.
thanks, Will. I appreciate that.
And that's all I've got for you this Friday. Thank you so much for watching YouTube News. Remember to leave all your comments down below, rate thumbs up, and subscribe. Send it to your friends if you loved it. Make sure to leave lots of love on the Steve Green Comedy channel
thank you, Will.
and the
That's
Steve
very
Green
nice.
Com Twitter. And
That's
make
very
sure.
nice.
Yeah, I know.
I want
Thanks-
to plug
thanks-
my book right now. Everybody go check it out. It's on
Go check out
Amazon.com.
Animonster, Dino Yacht Club.
Dino Yacht Club, there you go,
Season
that's
2
my-
coming soon.
It's not coming soon, dude. It's
Yep.
going to be fucking tight.
Awesome. Thank you, Steve, for being here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in a week. In over a week, I'm off to Dominican Republic, but I'll see you week after this next week on another YouTube News.
See you,
Bye,
Will Heads.
Bye, everybody.